In the 21st century, improving learning can be considered one of the main challenges engineers face every day. We constantly try to provide university students with accessible facilities that will eventually enable them to dedicate more time into their studies and waste less on everyday life activities. Within our AY community, we notice that a large amount of our time is wasted on looking for transportation around Ifran. Another issue we face that engineers work on is safety. The manual system of van reservation discourages students from using the facility and instead puts their safety at great risk as they have to resort to other methods of transportation. Therefore, our engineering design team decided to contribute in helping the community by designing an online van reservation software. When we first started this class, we would all agree that we were a pseudo team. In fact, we had all had different ideas and it took us time to agree on which one was best. However, we realized over time that every one of us had his or her own qualities, and together we were able to gather our knowledge and abilities in order to work in harmony. Later on, we agreed on an idea, we were all motivated to turn it into reality. We now understand each other, became more productive as a team, and are able to work efficiently and achieve nice results together. We all did our best, and every single person of the group contributed to the making of this project. And now we can proudly say that we are a real team.
In order to start our projects efficiently, we first had to start with a WBS, which is a work breakdown structure and which will allow us to manage our time and steps for this project. First of all, we started with designing the platform and its components, which took us 9 days, and then the programming parts, which took us 10 days in order to finally test and visualize our model.
In this CPM part, we found the floats and calculated the critical path. We found 4 paths with different durations. The highest duration was 26 days, which is the critical path from which we can conclude that there are 3 floats.
After designing the WBS as seen before, we came up with a number of days for each task. We used a Gantt chart in order to visualize the process as well as manage the time efficiently. And as you can see in the Gantt charts, our platform process started on 15th of March, while the last one ended on the 25th of April.
Our project's costs are mainly assets and long-term expenses. As our product consists of a digital software, it does not require any expenses related to the materials. After a thorough cost estimation analysis, we came to find out that we have 79,000 in fixed costs and 6,500 dirhams on top of that per unit as variable costs. With a selling price of 35,000 a unit, we break even and start making profit with the sale of our third unit.
The requirements of the project according to the customer needs, prioritize them into a table to have a global view of the most important ones. Then we differentiate those requirements into 3 main parts, which are safety, cost effectiveness, and efficiency. And this enabled us to illustrate them into an objective tree to have an overview of the objectives and how they are related to each other.
For the requirement step, we got 2 parts that we must consider. The first one is the marketing requirements and the second one is the engineering requirements. For the marketing requirements, we answered the following questions. What product is being discussed? Who are the target customers? What products are in competition with the proposed one? And finally, why customers are likely to want this product? And for the engineering requirements, we took into consideration many aspects, including the environmental, performance, constraints, and standards.
For the black box, we analyzed the project to determine the inputs and outputs. For example, our project inputs are the user himself, admin, who provides the van's availability, as well as managing the next input, which is money balance, used by the user in order to reserve or book van seats. For the middle box of our black box, it consists of the aim of the app, which is to provide easy transportation for Al Alagoa University students and staff. For the outputs, it is simply what the user is expecting from our OVR platform, which are van, seat booked, and the online transaction, which is way easier and safer than a physical transaction, especially considering the current pandemic. For the function structure, we analyzed what is in the middle part of the black box. We analyzed each input's function and how it leads to the desired outputs in the process of providing easy and safe transportation for all AUI students, which is the main aim of this project.
When it comes to the House of Quality table, we correlated the engineering specification with the customer requirements to evaluate each one of them and get our product's correlation matrix. Regarding the Kano model for customer satisfaction, our product fulfills basic quality, performance quality, and excitement quality attributes.
And now we have the solution space tree. With this solution space tree, we were able to identify all the functions of our platform, which is either book or cancel a seat, check the timetable with an interval of 1 hour between each departure, and its multiple locations. And then the online transaction in order to finalize the person's booking without forgetting the safety measure parts, which allows a person to book up to 2 seats for him or her.
Regarding the concept evaluation part, we were looking for the most optimized version for our final project. So we considered every alternative according to design criteria, and we came up with our best version, the one that came up with the highest results.
In order to find the maximum number of ideas, our team started by brainstorming. As most of us study online, we organize meetings on Microsoft Teams. To decide on which idea to use, we search for the most evident needs and constraints that our community struggles with. Eventually, the online reservation system idea was generated. Creativity played a big role in the process. As a team, we tried to introduce novelty and originality into our university system. As all our team members are passionate about programming, we were all satisfied with the idea we came up with. In order to be completely sure of the topic decision and bring the new idea to reality, we surveyed the AUI students and analyzed their inputs. Thanks to the results of the survey, we realized that we were going on the right track.
Of our project, this is the welcoming page, and as you can see, here's the logo of our university, and this is the logo of our platform, which is the OVR. After clicking on book now, here you see the app dashboard, and here you see the upcoming reservations. For the My Account section, you can see the upcoming reservations, and in this section you can actually cancel whatever upcoming reservation you have, and here you can see your previous reservations. For the balance part, here you can see your balance, and here you can choose any value to add to your balance and continue to payments. For the book section, which takes you to the calendar, you can choose whatever date you want and whatever time interval or slot you want. And after clicking continue, the app will show you the available time slots or seats available. After selecting whatever seat you want, you click on continue, and after confirm, you click on confirm to book your seat. In my case, in my balance, as you saw earlier, I had 0 dirhams. So after on the confirmation part, the program will check your balance. If you have below 2 dirhams, the program will automatically take you to this screen. If you have more than 2 dirhams in your balance, the program will take you to the success screen, which I will show you right now. Continue, confirm, and here, success, you booked your seat.
Business Model Canvas is a strategic management template used for developing new business models, as it visualizes all important factors of starting a business. This includes highlighting our main activities, resources, costs, and revenues. We also detail the customers we aim to reach, being other universities and more, and how we would do that exactly.